We're adding a star to the Seattle Mariners every year until they win the World Series. Now, this is one of the best teams in the game. So along with adding a star every year they don't win the World Series, we're also getting rid of an 85 plus overall at random. Let's get into it. If you're new here, we'll spin a wheel after each season that tells us how good of an upgrade we can make. You're going to go like and subscribe down below, and we're going to simulate our first season with the Seattle Mariners and see what our starting point is. Led by the 99 overall Cal Riley behind the plate, they also have the 90 overall Eugenio Suarez, 96 Julio Rodriguez, Randy out and left, Josh Naylor at DH. They have a top 5 pitching staff, some would say the best in baseball. This is also a bullpen with 4 82 plus overalls and one of the best closers in the league. There are a couple weaknesses on this team, and depending on how unlucky we get with our downgrades, we could get worse each year. There's so many good players on this team, we legitimately could downgrade every year we don't win. This is the first time we might work backwards and still win. So after a really bad first half of the season, we're under 500 going into July. They finished 90 and 72, and they are going to face the Red Sox as a wild card team in the first round of the playoffs, and they lose to those Red Sox right then and there. So a 90-win season right out of the gate and a Los Angeles Dodgers World Series. Cal Riley hit 29 homers, 22 doubles. Julio Rodriguez, 27 homers, 50 doubles. Played up, got up to a 97 overall. First up, who are we getting rid of? The player we're downgrading after year 1 is going to be... Oh no, this is a no dumper build. And now the upgrade for season 2, year 2 upgrade. Who are we replacing Cal Riley with? Okay, a 91 to 94 at least. How about a straight dumper for Rutschman swap? The 92 Adley Rutschman's gonna go behind the plate, so we're staying with the switch hitting catcher. Honestly, the team looks pretty much the exact same as it did going into the year 1. Adley's just, it's crazy we're saying this. A handful of years ago, Adley was considered the future of the position, but it's a downgraded catcher. Adley Rutschman, how will they do? And now hold up, wait a minute. The Mariners, when you put Adley in for dumper, go 99 and 63. They win the division, and we'll be waiting to see who they play in the wild card, and that team is going to be the Boston Red Sox, and they won that series and will now be facing the Yankees in the championship series, and they lost. So we get all the way to the American League Championship Series. That's the first time in 20 years for the Mariners, just like the team that's currently on a run in real life, but it ends right there. 99-win season with Adley Rutschman. Let's make some improvements for year 3. Yankees went on to win the World Series against the Chicago Cubs, and Adley in his first year with Seattle hit 29 doubles, 17 homers. He batted .264 with a 757 OPS. All right, our second upgrade now. We've swapped catchers. Now we're getting rid of Randy. Okay, you know what? I think he's like an 87 overall, but that could be worse. But our upgrade, this could be a big upgrade. We had a pretty big downgrade in the last season, but we won 9 more games. Now we're going to get a real upgrade to a 99 overall team, and we can take anyone within the division. Oh, we're going to swap Randy with another outfielder. We're going to do Mike Trout. Let's get Mike Trout in some big playoff games. It's what we all want to see. So now we got some green in right field to go along with all these other slots on the team. We won 99 games, and we just swapped Randy with a healthy Mike Trout. Now, not quite 99. We actually go backwards. The Mariners are going to win 94 games, and they have made the postseason as a wild card again. So this time they're going to have to play the Royals in the first round of the playoffs, and in that first round, they win. They're going to move on to the division series against those Houston Astros, those Jose Altuve Houston Astros, still kicking in 2025, and they get taken down. So now it's an American League Championship Series with none other than the Detroit Tigers if they can beat the Red Sox. So let's see who that last matchup is going to be won by. Was won by the Tigers. So the Tigers did beat the Red Sox, and then we accidentally simulated the first 2 games of that series. So we are split 1-1 with 3 games at home. Let's sim those next 2, and it's split again. It's a 2-2 series with 1 more game at home. Let's sim game 5 and 6, and they lost. The Mariners dropped 2 in a row to the Tigers. And in real life, the Mariners just beat the Tigers in the division series. They sent them packing. But in our 3rd season sim, the Tigers move on to the World Series, and the Mariners fall just short. Adley had pretty much the same season, 22 homers, 27 doubles, 145 games. Mike Trout played 161 games, 35 home runs, and he batted 199. What in the world? 161, 35 homers, 199 batting average. Today's episode is sponsored by MLB 9 Innings, a Major League Baseball game you can play anywhere, and of course, Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission. MLB 9 Innings has a wide variety of game modes. They have over 2,000 player cards so you can build your dream roster. Up-to-date rosters, team logos, ballparks, and uniforms. 9 Innings has also added 75 new historic players to the game, including Ozzie Smith, Willie McCovey, Ty Cobb, Roberto Clemente, Frank Thomas, David Ortiz, Tommy Glavine, Nolan Ryan, and many, many more. MLB 9 Innings will be hosting various in-game events throughout the postseason, and players can receive various rewards. Download and play MLB 9 Innings 25 today on mobile. Hit the link down below and download MLB 9 Innings today. Grade number 3. We have replaced Randy with Trout on the board, and we're losing another cornerstone. We're going into year 4, and it's going to be no Dumper, no J-Rod. Now our upgrade. This is preposterous, might I add. Preposterous. Give me a whoever we want, please. Whoever we want. We're going to replace one flashy star with another. Let's put Elly De La Cruz at shortstop for this team. So now upgraded at shortstop. We have top 3 at the position now, Elly De La Cruz. The problem is, even though we've thrown Mike Trout out and right, the rest of the outfield has gotten significantly worse. We might have to figure out the center field position if we don't win this year right away. I'm also thinking, I don't know, maybe JP Crawford can play second. We get Naylor back at DH. These lineups are all over the place. There's platoon guys everywhere now. This got ugly. I had a feeling we could go backwards because of how good this team is. I don't know. The trade-off between center field to shortstop seems to have paid off. 111 wins. That's right. A 111-51 record for these Seattle Mariners. Insane. One of the best sims we have ever had. We're going to be taking on the Rangers in the ALDS, and we lose to the Rangers in the ALDS. 111 wins just to get bounced in the first round. And the worst part is they won the first 2 games at home. De La Cruz in his first season with the Mariners. Look at this. Batted 298. 38 homers, 127 RBIs. He also stole 29 bags. I'm going to assume that's because he didn't hit any freaking singles, man. What a season. 963 OPS. I guess Ohtani's the reason he didn't win MVP. That's a shame. Trouty bounced back with a 261 average, 47 home runs, and 123 RBIs. They dropped 2 on the road, and then they lost 1-0 at home. They lost 1-0 at home. I don't know what to think, but another year, another spin, another downgrade, and the downgrade in this one, don't do that. Don't do that. Keep going. It gets to Eugenio Suarez. It couldn't have been Trout. The whole outfield would have been abysmal. We would have been the Phillies. And now our upgrade to go along with the downgrade. This one has another chance to be a big upgrade if we land in a good spot. Is yet again a divisional player. I'm going to take Brent Rooker, who's more of a DH, but he does have a primary in left. I don't know. Maybe we can hide him out there. We need some pop. Despite all the changes to this team, they're still ranked exactly 4th where they started, which is crazy. If we don't win the World Series this season, but we can maybe lose like maybe a Luis Castillo or one of these relievers, throw a stud in center, I think we have enough depth everywhere else to take that loss. Let's see if we can do it with this team. And I'll be honest, I had a feeling the 111 wins was going to be a blip season, but 96 and 66 is still a very good year for our Seattle Mariners, and they're a wild card team taking on the Red Sox. Let's see how they do against those Red Sox, and they get swept by those Red Sox. That's tough. They got shut out too. Out had a big year. 51 homers, 30 doubles. Elly De La Cruz, 20 homers, 34 doubles, 244. Kind of a down year for him. Adley Rutschman, 266, 18 homers. Not the best season. Year 6, our next downgrade is going to be, did we get our wish? We did. It is Luis Castillo. And now our 5th upgrade to the team. In exchange for one of our depth starters, who's very good, but he is a depth starter, we will get to add a 96. I think we've only done this one other time. We're bringing a guy back. J-Rod is a 96 overall, and losing him created a huge hole. We're bringing J-Rod back for year 6. Again, though, this team is still ranked 4th. Pitching staff has slid back to 4th. But they have upgraded in the other area. We're back to green pretty much everywhere. Third base is really the only thing that's dropped off from the beginning of this video. The loss of Suarez is still there, but we've upgraded shortstop. We've upgraded right field. We had a slight upgrade at catcher, but we're still top 5 in green. Let's see if this team can do it. We're down one arm in Luis Castillo, but a much more balanced team and lineup that won 96 games last season. But oh no, was Luis Castillo the glue guy? The Mariners drop all the way down. We have our worst season yet, 87 and 75, and they missed the playoffs. I don't even know what to say to that. Spin the old wheel here. A no downgrade would be nice. We missed it. It's going to be Logan Gilbert. And now our upgrade to the 87 win Mariners. I've ruined this franchise. I've ruined the franchise. Is this not the most Mariners thing ever, though? We got all the way up to 111 wins. It's looking great. I thought it was going to be over soon and what's going to happen. We're out of the playoffs again. Our upgrade. We're going to take Logan Gilbert and we're going to turn him into a future Hall of Famer. We're going to go with positional need this time. Jose Ramirez is going to take the hot corner at third base. We have now severely upgraded the original third baseman in Eugenio Suarez. This team is officially better than I thought they would ever be. I thought we were going to win the World Series in the first couple of seasons, and then I was just going to turn this into a, let's do at least 8 years and see how many we can win. But we're going in the year 7, haven't won one yet, and we're back in business. This team climbs all the way back up to nearly 100 wins. They finished 99 and 63 in year 7, and I have a feeling this is it. We won the division. We're skipping the wild card, but we're going to lose to the Astros. You know what? I spoke too soon. We lost to the Astros. J. Ram's first year with the squad, batted .255, 27 homers. Of course, had a down year. Ellie De La Cruz, though, 38 homers, 44 doubles, 47 bags. But maybe we'll love the team in the end. Let's see who we're going to get. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? No downgrade. Okay, come on. It's a clean upgrade. Let it be a big one. Let it be a big one. Anyone we want? Oh, that might be the greatest wheel flip in the history of this channel. No downgrade and pick up whoever we want. It's time to do that thing where we take the guy on the thumbnail and grab Shohei Ohtani. And now they're up to the second best team in the league. First in pitching, top 3 in both contact and power. Will the defense hold them back? And this team is just beautiful on paper. Green everywhere. And I like Naylor at first. I like JP Crawford, 85 overall. It's only red at second because it's a secondary. We're back over the threshold. Just 2 more wins over, though. 101 and 61 record. Again, Ohtani being added to the team, and it's just 1 more win, though, makes me a little bit nervous. But we will be taking on the winner of the wild card round in the division series. And we do beat the Astros, which means we are going to be taking on the Tigers in the American League Championship. Our redemption in the ALCS against Detroit. And we get it done. Here we go. The Mariners win the American League, and they're going to be taking on the Philadelphia Phillies in the World Series in year 8. They win game 1 at home, 7-4. Now we're going to sim game 2. They lose 8-3. Now we're going to go to Philadelphia for 3 in a row. We'll sim game 3. We win 7-2. Now we got a 2-1 lead in the series. Let's sim game 4, a 3-1 lead. We have an opportunity to win the World Series, and they do. The Mariners win it in 5, and they get it done in year 8. I haven't done that since the very first video, but I accidentally simmed the last game, and we didn't get the World Series B-roll. No fun shots of the celebration. I would run it back and try and get the footage, but the odds of me getting it to where we win in the World Series in Philadelphia, it might take hours. So I love you guys, but I'm going to let y'all, I'm going to ask for a hall pass on this one, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And good news is I got 3 of these dropping this week, so if you're upset at me, I'm sorry, but there's a lot more coming. I love you. Goodbye.